isolate, natural log it, simplify, solve. Isolate, natural log it, simplify, solve. Isolate, natural log it, simplify, solve. Doing this problem right here, we're going to solve it out. So we're going to first look at figuring out where our exponential function is, and then we're going to isolate it, we're going to natural log it, then we're going to simplify it, and then we're going to solve. So here we're going to do a first step because you can't just always say the first step is done. So the first step is isolate the exponential function. So up here we have an x, here's an exponent. So what is your actual exponential function for this part? Is it the whole 40 e to the 0.6x, or is it just e to 0.6x, or is it the 0.6x, or what? What is it? And hopefully everybody has that it is the e to the 0.6x power. That's our exponential function. Okay, so we need to isolate that. So it means we need to get this 40 to the other side. And that is 40 times e to blah, blah, blah. So with that means we need to divide by 40. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like a horse. Yeah, mule, yeah. Or mule, whatever. Yeah, yeah. So we're going to write this down here. And what is 240 divided by 40? And hopefully everybody gets an answer when they put in the calculator, or even put it in their head, of 6. And hopefully everybody knows the rule here too, that since there's a 0 here on top and a 0 on the bottom, you can get rid of those zeros, and it's actually 24 divided by 4, which we know it's just 6. Alright, so that's step 1. Alright, so we isolated the exponential function. Number 2 is do the natural log of both sides. Isolate, natural log it. So you natural log both sides. So make sure you don't forget to do both. Don't just do one, do them both. Alright, so after we isolate and we natural log, we said we need to simplify it. So here we know natural log and e, there's an e there. So we know natural log and e cancel each other out completely, so it shouldn't be any work there at all. So we know that's gone. So only thing we should have is 0.6x equals natural log 6. Okay, so isolate, natural log both sides, simplify it, step 3, and the last thing is now solve it out. Solve it for x. But how do we solve for x here? We divide by 0.6, 0.6, because we need to get x by itself, so that's going to cancel each other out. Yay! Yay! And we just put that into the calculator and get our decimal answer and be done with it. And again, round it to 3 decimal places. 3 decimal places. And we only do this at the end. And again, we can do alpha y equals and do all this great stuff. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. And hopefully everybody got the same answer. What'd you guys get? Say it louder. Say it louder. I'm trying to do a Dora thing. Interactive. So everybody should get about a 2.986. 3 decimal places, yes. 2.986. And that 2 behind the 6 is a 2, so it stays a 6. So this part here stays a 6. Alright, yeah. So easy. Isolate, natural log it, simplify, solve. Same thing over and over and over again. Don't change it up, just keep it the way it is. Alright, so that's that one. So now here comes the practice.